Hey everybody! So as you know, my name is Kianti Ayshea and this is Blue Aura Healing Guidance and Tarot. This is going to be a reading for our Divine Feminines. Alright, so all of our DF, Empress, High Priestess energy only. If you in any way at all identify as a Divine Masculine, hunty, you can go ahead and get at, because this reading right now is not for you. All right, let us go ahead, you all, and jump right into the reading. As you can see, I have already crowned our reading for tonight, so we can just go ahead and get right into it. All right, so the first card that we have here is Simplicity. All right, so this card is referencing being in a space where you're not really 1000% sure of what is to come from something. Okay, you are just in a space of allowing whatever it is to be what it is. All right, not putting too much pressure on it, not really expecting too much of this person, expecting too much of yourself, just allowing things to be what they are. Okay, then we have the Pearl Threaded. All right, the Pearl Threaded represents receiving communication from our higher selves. Okay, also just in general from the higher ups, or people that I refer to as the higher ups, aka loved ones who have crossed over, who are sending you messages. Okay, letting you know that they're receiving your prayers, or they're receiving what it is that you're asking for. You know, you may be asking them for guidance with something. Okay, so they're responding to you at this time. This is also a card that represents you over time becoming the version of yourself that you're meant to be. All right, so again, not expecting too much of yourself right now, just allowing things to be, not putting too much pressure on yourself. You know, over time that pearl necklace will be whole, you know, it will be complete, but right now you're still putting the pearls on. You know, the pearl is still being threaded, the necklace is still being threaded. Okay, so then we have the Lovers. All right, the Lovers is an energy that represents love in general. All right, it could represent you having divine feminine and masculine energies within yourself being balanced, and because of this you're sending that energy into the universe and now attracting union back to yourself. This is also a card and an energy that represents attracting love in many different forms. Okay, one thing that's standing out to me right now about this card is this flower that's behind them. Right, so again, from a very simple small seed of love, a very simple small seed of curiosity regarding this connection is leading you and your person to like a whole other, you know, level, a whole other like level of relationship, you know, whole new territory is what I'm getting here. Okay, and so self-initiation is you just again being moved. You may not understand why, you may not understand how, it's just happening. It's like your higher self is guiding you in this direction. You know, nobody needs to tell you this, nobody needs to agree, nobody needs to confirm. You're doing what you feel pulled or called to do. Okay, knowing what's for you, knowing what's not for you, going in the direction of the things that feel like it resonates most with your spirit. This flower, simple thing, simple seed that was planted. You may be looking at a problem and thinking it's bigger than it actually is, and this could be why spirit is like, wait a minute, pause, let's look at this from a different perspective, let's think about it from a different point of view. Maybe we're not looking at everything clearly. Okay, we are responsible for our own happiness. With the self-initiation energy, you're the one taking your power back. Okay, from whatever, whoever, you know, places, different situations where you feel like your energy has been scattered about. You're reclaiming that energy. You're calling it back to you. Okay, Rings of Time represents divine timing. We hear it so often. We don't really like to hear it, but that's what it is. You know, planting a seed, not really knowing what's going to come of it. Over time, more is there. You see more of the picture with that pearl threaded energy. You start feeling love. You start feeling, okay, we resonate on a deeper level. We connect on a deeper level beyond time and space. I've known this energy before. This feels familiar. Okay. This love is timeless. That's what I'm getting. This love is timeless. This person is appreciative of your patience. You have evolved. I feel like, you know how we like to say, well, when is something going to happen? When is it going to happen? And then the advisor, the reader turns around and says, well, divine timing. And you're like, what does that mean? When you're spiritually mature, when you're spiritually ready for something. Now, it's not to say, I mean, you can be however old, you know. It doesn't mean you're immature. It's just to say that maybe whatever this blessing is in particular, Spirit is like, not quite yet, you know. It's just like when, speaking of seeds, we plant a seed, let's think of fruit. You know, only when it is ready do you pick that fruit. You wouldn't pick it prior to because it's not ready. I mean, then it's just going to sit on your counter and you still got to wait. Or you can go ahead and eat it now. It's just way less enjoyable than it would have been had you allowed it to be everything it was supposed to be, you know. So just allow for the situation to mature organically. Allow for the situation to grow organically, to develop organically, whatever you want to, you know, call it. So then the spaces between the words, being in this energy of, again, the unknown. What is coming of this? Where are we? What is this? You know, and nobody wants to ask that question. Nobody wants to say to the person that they're interested in, you know, hey, what are we? What is this? What are we doing? Nobody wants to say that, but that may be what you're thinking. That may be what's on your mind. And so your higher self, this card is so funny. It's like bending down, looking like, look at this small itty bitty problem that we're making something big. If only we were to see things from this bird's point of view, or even from the higher self's point of view, we will realize, you know what? What am I worried about? I've already planted the intention. Therefore, I know simply what is meant to be will be. What is not meant to be will not. And with this Lover's card, we clearly see that something is meant to be. So it's not a matter of that. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. With that being said, when you are ready. So you guys know, you ladies know, when I am speaking on being a wife, right? And how Blue is always like, you know, you don't become a wife, you already are a wife. It's like, you don't become one once you are one. Like, oh, you get married and now all of a sudden you're a wife. No, you were preparing yourself. Or Spirit was preparing you. Life was preparing you. Love was preparing you. That's what all of this is about. Self-initiation, you've gone through a lot. You've learned a lot. Okay? Life and love have taught you a lot as to where now you know different things. You've learned through your relationships, through your connections. So you know exactly what it is that you're needing, what it is that you're wanting, and otherwise. Right? And so Spirit is saying the bride offers herself. This is you, again, being ready. So like I said, you see the storyline? You planted the seed. You continue to, you know, invest into yourself, making yourself better. The pearl threaded, right? We all know what pearls represent, okay? The Lovers. So you're putting that energy out there, okay? Getting yourself ready, putting yourself in the seat of control over your happiness, your life, and this and that, right? Not giving your power away to other things. Knowing that when something is meant to be, it will be. If something is meant to be, it will be. So trusting this space that you're in, this unknown space of the void where things are birthed. Okay? A new version of yourself, perhaps. The bride offers herself. Now you're becoming this bride. This is divine feminine energy. Okay? The bride offers herself represents divine feminine energy coming into your life in one way or another. So whether this is you becoming more of that version of yourself you see yourself as, divine feminine, that essence, What is divine feminine to you? What does that look like for you? Because every divine feminine is different. It doesn't have to look like one specific way of being. We're all unique. So what does that mean for you? And then knowing that you being all of yourself is going to attract the perfect mate, because it's going to repel the people that are not for you. You know what I mean? It's like, don't shy away from being you. This card lets me know that you are being vulnerable. You are being raw. You are showing the masculine as well as the entire world you in a very authentic, genuine, sincere, truthful way, right? Where they just cannot deny it. It's obvious to everyone that you are divine feminine. And it's not because of any one specific way of existing, because we're all different. It's just your overall essence, whatever that is, your character, your nature, whatever it is that makes you who you are as a divine feminine viewing this video, that. All right. So then we go into the mother praise. All right. The mother praise is about a higher being, higher powers, higher energies watching over you. Okay. And I always like to associate this card with, you know, like any feminine energies who have crossed over in particular. Now with these two cards being here, that's double confirmation. A lot of you could have been asking for guidance. They're giving it to you. You know, one of the things that stands out is, should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? Is this bad? Is this wrong? Should I not? Should I continue? They're saying, do what's in your heart to do. Follow your heart. That's what this energy is all about. Following your heart, doing what feels good to you. You know, sometimes we're afraid of disappointing our loved ones, or even disappointing ourselves, disappointing God, right? Which we'll get to in 1 second. You know, God first and foremost, but that's right here. That's next. You know, so we're afraid of disappointing these people, you know, or disappointing God. And so we're like, you know, let me not do these things. Meanwhile, they're wanting you to follow your heart. They're wanting you to do the things that's going to make you happy. Because again, through life, through, you know, love, that's how you get the experience. Life is the best teacher. So how do you know what you want? How do you mature into this bride that's offering herself if you haven't even had the experience yet? So this is why they're saying experience, explore, do that, know what you want, know what you like, know what you don't, and know it's okay, because you're divine feminine and you're empowered. Nah, that ain't saying go out here and be laying down with everybody. So again, use your discernment, you know. But if that's what you want to do, then again, use your discernment. You are responsible for your happiness. You have to accept accountability for everything that comes with the decisions that you make, whatever they may be, right? So again, just know that they want you to be true to you and follow your heart. Okay? Because you being yourself is always going to attract the right person for you. You don't have to say, oh, well, if I'm this way or if I'm that way, then I won't find a husband. Or if I'm this way, I'm that way, nobody will want to marry me. If I'm this way, I'm that way. That's not true. That's incorrect, because the right person for you is going to want you no matter what. They want you for you. Everything else, cherry on top or in addition to, it comes with you, etc. But they want you. Whatever that means. You know what I mean? So that's what Spirit wants you to really understand here tonight. Okay, then we have this Heart of God energy. Okay, and we know Blue loves this card. Okay, Heart of God. So I always refer to this as resting in the Heart of God. You know how when you just feel tired, you just feel weary, you feel like you've done everything that you can in a situation, and so you're just like, oh, I tap out. You know, that that feeling, or, you know, just some things are just bigger than us, and we just, here you go, God. Okay, now some people may have too much pride and they may not want to say that, but I'm not one of those people. When something is beyond me, here you go, God. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead, you handle that. Okay, you got that all day, every day, God. Okay, I know you do, God. Okay, nobody gonna do it like you, God. I mean, over here I'm over here cheering, okay? Because ain't nobody going to do it like you, okay? Nobody greater than you, God, okay? Because sometimes it's just how it be, all right? You have to know what is for you, self-initiation, what you can do, and what you have to just be like, you know what? Here you go, God. Okay? So that's the slogan for tonight, y'all. Here you go, God. No, because Because Blue done said it a million times. But for real, 9 is a number of completion. I feel like somebody has just reached that level of understanding where I'm going to do what I can do and take one step at a time, one day at a time. And any and everything that is beyond me, I'm going to give it to God because I'm doing what I should be doing. I'm following my heart. This is an energy that literally represents those of us, and it's not that many, y'all. Okay, because first of all, not everybody's a twin flame. Not everybody's a divine feminine. Oh, not everybody's a divine masculine. Okay. This is for those of us who are blessed and fortunate enough to actually experience pure bliss, pure joy. We don't shy away from love. We don't push it away. That also means we allow ourselves to truly experience true pain, true sorrow, true agony. But again, knowing what's for you and what isn't. Pushing what isn't to the side, leaving the rest to God. You get what I'm saying? Straight like that. Okay? So, again, knowing that God will bless you, God will give you everything that your heart desires. And so for this to be right underneath lovers, after we've seen the mother praise the bride offer herself, you'd already talked to your ancestors and your guides and your angelic team of assistants. You've already told them and shown them. This is when we see the mother praise too. I forgot to mention it, and it's really significant, so I need to mention this. Anytime this card comes out and you're here watching the video, just know that you are someone who has a pure heart, and they know that. And it doesn't mean that you've never done anything, doesn't mean you've never made any mistakes or anything like that. It just means that you are someone who has a pure heart. And so they acknowledge that, and they protect that, and they protect you. And they want you to know that you're protected as you navigate through your journey. So never feel like you're alone, because sometimes you may feel that way as a divine feminine. There is not many people who can relate to you. There's other women around you. Yes, you can be around other women and connect and feel that, you know, that girl power energy and all that. But as far as actually resonating to the core, you get what I'm saying? And that's where we'll get to that in a second as well. All right. So the heart of God, like I said, leaving it to God, letting God do it. Okay. Letting God handle it. Okay. And knowing that all will work out. All will work out for the best of everyone involved. Okay. The light field. Another card that I love. All right. Will you love all the cards? No, but another card that I love, because I always say that this looks like someone is sitting here, like a woman is sitting here, and it also looks like she has her child in her lap, like she's like mothering, nurturing the child and everything. And then I always say it looks like there's an eyeball here looking, but this light is protecting them. So it's like this is a woman and child of light, divine energy, and that is why Spirit is watching them, always with them, always protect them. First of all, God is the all-seeing eye. God sees everything. God knows everything. Okay, so when people are wondering, well, you know, why me and how me and why am I so blessed? I just spoke to one of my favorite clients the other day, and I had to remind her, because baby, you're pure. You're a pure heart. When people have pure hearts and genuine intentions always, it doesn't mean that you don't do bad things, because again, God is everything. But God knows your heart. God knows your intentions. Again, the seeds that you plant. What type of seeds are you planting? Are you out here being malicious? Or are you out here being loving, being of light? And that's what this energy is. When you are somebody that is of love and light. Okay? So that's what they're saying. You're someone that is of love and light. And because of that, the energy always is going to find its way back to you. Okay, so then we get into let the feminine lead the way. All right, this again is about that divine feminine energy. So you have two energies here on the board that are strong representations, actually three, but these two in particular, strong representations in this deck of divine feminine energy being present. Okay, so divine feminine and masculine, yes, are within you, but they're saying this is the time to let the masculine, aka the intellect, take a back seat. You get what I'm saying? And allow the feminine, aka the intuition and what things feel like, to drive you. Now, for this and this to be here, that just means one thing. You know how they say, I'm not going to say, I don't want to make it seem like anybody is above other people. I don't want to make it seem like that, because we're all a part of the collective. Okay, that's just period on that. None of us are above anybody else. We all bleed and we all gonna go. Okay, so none of us are above the other, but I will say this again: God knows your heart, God knows you're pure, God knows these things. You know God for yourself. Therefore, God's saying, hey, follow your heart. God is in your heart, so you're following God. You're not just, again, doing ill will, being nasty, being malicious. You're not following no dark energies or entities. You're not doing that. You're following light, feminine, Holy Spirit, higher energy. Okay, not low energy, not dark energy. Okay, so I just want to be very clear on that. Although divine feminine is a representation, is associated with the moon, okay, and Lilith, okay, and all things darkness and ... okay. But the more you know, we're talking about the higher energy and you allowing God to lead the way, okay, Holy Spirit. So acceptance. All right, now interesting how we started off this row with, you get what I'm saying, the bride offers herself, okay, and acceptance at the end, okay. Really interesting, really interesting. All right, so this is like, you made the offer is accepted. Someone is on bended knee here. All right, so again, you may not think that the situation is playing itself out the way you would like it to, but again, when things are ready to, that's when they happen. When you are ready to receive them, that is when you do. You can say, Blue, I'm ready right now. You may think that, right? We always think we know something. We always think we know something. So I wouldn't be surprised if you did tell me that, to be honest with you. That's exactly what I expect for you to tell me. I expect you to tell me I'm ready for this. You know what I mean? And I'm going to tell you, when the time comes, you will know it. And if that's what you know, then you are right. You know what I mean? You have to go with what you feel is your journey. Okay? It's your journey, honey. All right, so let us see. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for Jewel. All right, on today. What does feminine need to know? Also, with the 24, you guys, okay, I really wanted to talk to you about that. All right, so 24 was looked into as well, you guys. All right, so angel number 24, listen to your inner wisdom, okay? Vibration of 2, which is partnership, couples, duality, balance, okay? Vibration of 4, discipline, structure, home, okay? And also the vibration of 6, routine, health, and duties. Then we have angel number 6 again, because 24 is 6, okay? So finding balance and accepting responsibility for one's own happiness. So you see how that kind of ties into literally the whole message, because out of all the cards, they all have numbers on them. Spirit made me circle this one. See, when I was taking my notes, I just wrote what the cards were, and then I wrote what I got off them, right? Now 24 I circled. So why would I circle that? I always pay attention to what my spirit tells me. And that's why, because it tied everything together. So if you're wondering who these angels are that are around you, 2 very particular higher beings, angel number 24 and angel number 6. They're with you, okay? So as we were, also, prior to us jumping into that, guys, I had to go and grab this right quick. The underlying energy of the first deck that we used this evening is Guardian of the Soul Family, all right? So this energy represents coming into union with your soul family, all right? There are relationships in your life that are ending. There are other relationships in your life that are starting or beginning, all right? And Spirit is saying, again, being in that space between the words where you don't really know what's going on, you don't really know what to say. Your person may not really be saying too much. You don't really know what to make of what's happening right now. Well, what's happening is you're doing some sort of dance of the planets. I'm surprised that card didn't come out. And yeah, the temple, you're like meeting like-minded individuals. Yeah, see the void. Okay, a lot is being birthed, a new version of yourself, a new life. All right, you and your person have a contract to fulfill, and that is what I feel like is happening here. All right, so continue to dream, continue to have faith. Now let us get into it. Can't take me. Oh, see, we have movement. All right, simplicity and movement. Yeah, see. Aw. All right, so now you're going to start seeing something happen. Something starts shaking here. 28, field of dreams. And I said dream a little. Slow and steady, see? Okay, when something is ready to happen, it will. The perfect person for you, you're going to have. Never doubt that. Field of dreams, all right? The pearl threaded. One day at a time, magic stream, okay? The things that you're wanting are going to come in. See, coming apart. Some of you could have felt like you and someone were separating. Well, you're meant to separate from some people so that you and other people can come together. See, intention. You have pure intention. You have intention of love. You know exactly what it is that you want. The intention seeds that you have planted are, you know, they're like sprouting. Those eggs are hatching here, okay? So understand that everything you've asked for, you're getting, okay? All right, we have, yep, commitment and deep freeze. See, when it's time for something to happen, that's exactly what's going to happen. Like I said, it could have been literally no movement, and then there's movement. You know what I mean? So just, again, trust spirit. I feel like you gave something to God. You gave something to God. Yeah, see, strength. You're very strong. You can handle a lot. You can do a lot. You always do. You always seem to pull through. You always manage. But some things are just not for you to carry. All right, education. Yeah, see, there's more for you to learn. There's more for you to learn about yourself. There's more for you to learn about life. There's more for you to learn about soul contracts that are necessary for you to fulfill. All right. Some of you are natural born healers. Some of you have sexual healing capabilities as well. That keeps coming up as well. Compass. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Knowing exactly where to go without knowing how you know where to go, knowing what direction to go. Yeah, leading you home, or this is your person being led home. Okay, yeah, movement. Like I said, dry desert. After not seeing anything, not hearing anything, not knowing anything. All right, the right person appears. The person for you comes in. All right, the man or woman of your dreams, yeah, come into life. Yep, right in front of you. Okay, right before your eyes, you start seeing everything you wanted come into fruition. All right, wide open. So continue to keep yourself open for these blessings. That's what your ancestors want you to know. All right, don't cut yourself off from the blessings that are coming in. If someone is not giving you the things that you're looking for, that's fine. All right, listen to what it is that God is telling you, and continue to listen to your heart. You can follow it. Your heart is not going to guide you wrong. It's not going to lead you astray. It hasn't done so thus far, and it will not do so. All right, yeah, slow and steady. Spirit is saying, again, you are of light and you are of love. Give yourself time to get to know who people really are, to show you their true face, their true head, before you allow them to get too close to you. Okay, or before you expect too much of them. Again, you're getting everything that you wanted, wishing well. Everything is coming into fruition exactly the way that you thought it would. Okay. Let's see for our feminines. What are the messages? Thank you, Spirit. Yep, magical map shifter. Things are shifting, things are changing. All because you trust spirit, all right? It doesn't matter. You have a lot of people around you who are watching, who are seeing you, but spirit is protecting you and you're going to fly. All the goblins are down here. This is giving like crabs in a barrel, but they're going to make sure that you soar and that you fly. You're very wise, wise beyond your years for a lot of you. This is something that they're also acknowledging at this time. You are full of love. You will get everything you desire, feminine. We have a King of Pentacles. All right. This person wants for you to know that you can depend on them. You can rely on them. They want to show you that they'll be here for you in all the ways that you need them to be. Very grounded energy. Someone who's very discontent when they're not around you. We have the World. This person thinks the world of you. They think great things of you. They actually feel like you are their world. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. This person feels like you are their world. Okay. They feel in love, honey. They feel in love. I feel like also this is spiritual growth. Like I said, you've learned a lot. Now you can put what it is that you've learned to use. Okay. Also feel like it took for some of you, you know, for someone to lose you, to know who you are to them and what you mean to them. That could be what that coming apart is, the Tower. It was a complete shock to them. You know, once the two of you separated or split up, to see how they felt about it. They're not used to feeling like that about anything with anyone, you know. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. So they want to, this is my engagement ring. Make that offer. No figure. It comes out with commitment. Okay, like I said, you know, you could have been waiting on something for a really long time. Okay, from somebody. And Spirit was like, that person is not the person. But I know who is the person. You know what I mean? Yeah, Three of Cups. I know who is the one for you. And you're going to end up, you know, coming into union with this person. Some of you may meet this person while you're out. We have the Devil and we have the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Yeah. So the more you learn about different things on your birth chart, because that's what the Wheel of Fortune also represents, especially with the World. So you're studying your birth chart more. Okay. Learning more about yourself, which I know that the people who follow me or who work with me personally are definitely doing that, because we're heavy in that right now. All right. And with the Devil energy here, you're learning that, you know, even a karmic relationship may be necessary, because I feel like what people always hear in the readings, they hear karmics and they automatically think, oh, it's something negative. Why do you guys always think Blue is like, oh, karmics don't have to be bad people? Because people get in karmic contracts all the time. You may have a contract with a karmic that involves marriage, that involves stability, that involves all of that. However, that doesn't mean that's the person you're going to end up with forever, you know? So again, some of you are learning different things like that about your chart. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here with this Devil energy and with the Wheel of Fortune. You could have thought somebody was divine counterpart. You're realizing, wait a minute, this is karmic, you know, or something like that as well. Yeah, the Fool card. And now that you know what you need to know, you're moving forward. Okay, that's been highlighted. It's all going together. All right, Death card, spiritual awakening, transformation, and also an ego death, because you realize that if you follow God, if you let God lead the way, then everything works out best for you. And again, everyone involved. When you allow your ego to get in the way and you start thinking that you know what's best, that's when you start tripping up. Okay, so you always have to let God lead. Yeah, Temperance. All right, keep yourself balanced. Also, your temperament is being emphasized right here. Okay, because when we're in that in-between stage, we may want to lose our cool. We may be tempted to lose our cool because we don't understand what's going on. We're frustrated. Okay, but Spirit is saying, remember to keep your head, remember to keep your cool. All right. Yes, the Lover. See, so it's like you're realizing again what's what. Okay, this is a karmic, so I'm going to move forward. I'm going to release this, and I'm going to make the space for my counterpart. Okay, so that's what you're doing. You're making the necessary space for your counterpart. You're becoming the divine energy that you wish to receive in the physical. In order to receive something, you must first be that. Okay, so let's see. All right, we have, yeah, the Moon. All right, so you're understanding that not everything is as it appears to be. All right, that there's a lot more to it all. This is, again, why I always advise everybody to study themselves. It doesn't matter which way you choose to go about it, whether you take my advice or not. I just advise you to study yourself. Again, Spirit is confirming you can trust yourself. You can listen to yourself, because God is in your heart. God lives inside of you. All right, and God is the truth. You are the truth. You know the way. All right. You have clarity. You have clear discernment. You have clear judgment. You can definitely also trust that whatever pain or heartache you've been feeling, you will be set free from, because there's a lot of cords here around this person's heart. But I feel like you're going to be set free from that. And so your heart will be made anew, so you can be nice and ready for your union. Four of Wands. Yes. All right. And also, for those of you who feel like you've been on this healing journey for a while and still are experiencing a lot of pain, a lot of grief, a lot of sorrow, slow and steady. Never feel like you have to take it any further or any faster than one day at a time. Angel number 1212 keeps being emphasized in your reading. So angel number 24, 6, and 12. Those numbers all seem to have something in common, right? So 4, I'm about to say 4 wands. Something about structure, okay, stability. All right. Home, family, all that seems to be what's here, okay? Strength card. Yeah, you are strong. You are ready. You are graceful. You are empowered. Okay, yes. You know who you are. All right. Union is here for you. You have the Ace of Pentacles, my engagement ring, the Four of Wands, divine union, 1111 energy, the Lovers, divine feminine and masculine here on the board. King of Pentacles, very reliable, dependable energy. Someone who wants you to know that, again, they have you. King of Cups. So they have you and they love you. They love you deeply, sincerely, and truly. And they have your back. Okay, so you have this Five of Wands energy here. Five of Wands being internal conflict. Some of you have been indecisive about how to feel when it comes to this person or when it comes to this situation. Yeah, judgment. Okay. But you are seeing what you need to see. Alright, give us more here, Spirit. On. Let's see. We have the Four of Pentacles. Someone could feel like you've been holding back. I'm going to just put this to the side. Underlying energy, Three of Swords. But you've been holding back because you've experienced a lot of pain. So whether that be pain in this situation or pain in other situations, you feel you've experienced a lot of pain. All right. 1 second, guys. All right. So we're going to go around again. This King of Pentacles could be an earth sign person or water sign. Okay. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Alright. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, something is fate, something is destiny, something is meant to be. Okay. That's how they feel. That's how you feel. Queen of Cups, the world. They feel like you're so loving. You're this person's world. They love everything about you. Yeah, the Lovers. They love everything about you. They feel like you're perfect for each other. They may not tell you this, huh? That could be the spaces between the words, what they aren't saying, but what you know. Queen of Wands. They didn't expect to be this drawn to you, this attracted to you. Again, when they separated from you, that's when they realized, oh my God, this is my true lover. This is my person. Because you have the Lovers coming apart, the Tower, and Queen of Wands. Yeah, it wasn't until you separated in that major way that they realized, wow, this is really my person. I'm drawn to them. I'm so attracted to them more than I've ever been to any other person. You know, this is what put them through some sort of spiritual awakening here. This is what has this person moving. Okay, because it's the fact that you're like, if it is, it is. If it ain't, it ain't. That energy that you're putting out there is making them put work in because they're like, well, I feel like it is and I'm going to show you. You know what I mean? It's that type of thing. All right. This person feels like... this person feels like... there's definitely some sort of past life energy here. And you also help them feel youthful again. You help them feel alive again. Or it's like you guys reciprocate energy in that way. Like ping pong off of each other's energy. Very playful and silly. And that could just be because of the high energy levels that you have. You're very creative as well. Okay, very expressive. An amazing leader. They feel you're very loving and affectionate. You're a nurturer. Okay? Some of you may have child children with this person. If not, they just want to marry you and have children with you. That could be what they want to commit to you for. You know, they want to, you know, commit to you to have business with you and babies with you. Okay? Okay. Eight of Cups. Yeah, okay. So emotionally withdrawn from whatever the karmic situation is, because now that we know something is karmic, we understand why it's not emotionally fulfilling. It's never going to be what we are desiring, because it's not that. It's something that was meant to be for the time, but not meant to last forever. Page of Wands. So yeah, Page of Wands is initiation. You are initiating yourself to do something, to make something happen. All right, but not a second or day before it's meant to. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, we have the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is like feeling lost, or feeling like you've lost something, right? You haven't. So again, feeling like, okay, what's going to happen? Because they haven't said anything. I don't know nothing. We're not. Okay, it's like, don't overstress yourself, basically. You know, they don't want you to stress yourself out about this. Okay. Let's see. All right, feminine. The moon. Yeah, this is what they're not saying to you, or this is what you're not saying, because the moon is here twice. So yeah, they're not telling you that they see you as their bride. They see you as their bride. They're not telling you that, or maybe they have. For some of you, just take what resonates. Yeah, the Devil, because of a karmic relationship that somebody is in. The Four of Coins, this is why they hold back. Somebody doesn't share all of their true feelings with their divine counterpart. You know, they don't say, I love you, I miss you, are you available right now? Can I talk to you? They don't say those types of things because they're in a karmic relationship. So they allow for the karmic relationship to, you know, it's like someone wants to do the right thing in a relationship that they're in, as they should. So that's what they're doing. You get what I'm saying? The Six of Wands. But what's come to this person's awareness is that it's okay to trust their heart. It's okay to listen to their heart, because this relationship will be successful. This relationship will work. Yeah, this person feels like because they caused you pain in the past, is it ever going to be able to progress? Are you two ever going to be able to move forward? That's what I'm saying. Instead of realizing that your heart is full of God's love. We mess up all the time. So I was talking about earlier, right? But whoever I'm reading for, you have a pure heart. 555 on a timestamp, because I had to pause it. You have a pure heart and soul. So, you know, you are full of God's love, and God's love is unconditional. Okay? So that's what they're learning now. Okay? That, hey, true love does exist, because I have one. You know? Like that. Straight up. So yeah, Nine of Coins. They see you as somebody that's very independent. Somebody that... again, you're full of love and light. You get it all done. You may not share all of your secrets with as to how you get it done. That could be why the moon is here twice. You know, people don't really know how you do what you do. You just do it, or you seem to get it all done. You just come across as very strong, very in tune or in touch with God. And again, let the feminine lead the way. That could be why they're like, I'm following you. Well, you know, they may not say it. That could be also what the space is between the words. This could be someone who's very prideful with the Strength card here. And it's double emphasis on that. Very prideful. They're never going to say it. But yes, they're following your lead. The more you allow this person to know that they're into you, that you're into them, excuse me, they're going to be receptive to it. Because they're showing up here as the King of Cups. So the only reason you've held back is because you were hurt. So because of you holding back in that way and not being that typical, not typical, but being the Queen of Cups that they know you to be, you get what I'm saying? They were like, oh, nah, something's wrong. Uh-oh. I don't know if it's ever going to work again, because they, you know, they're holding back from me now. The Spirit is like, it's okay, you know, they're healing. Things happen. Okay? So yeah, we have Judgment. This person's discernment when it comes to you is that, yes, this is the person they want to be with. They want to marry you. Because in this energy, the person is on bended knee. Okay? So they are shifting things around so that they'll be able to offer you this. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Yeah. You got the King of Wands. They want to take that action to match this action that you've taken. You've already put it out there how you feel. You already put it out there that you love me. Now it's time for me to do something. Page of Cups is reconciliation, apology. All right. What else? Reconciliation, apology, starting something new, and again, temperance. Okay, divine timing. So when it's meant to happen, when, you know, when it's divinely orchestrated to occur. Okay, but not prior to. So don't even think about that. All right. All right, y'all. Let us see. All right. Okay, so we have safe travel. Keep me safe and let me roam far away, but bring me home. Okay. Magical powers. I weave and clear, I cast and know. Magic secrets to me now show. Justice. By the power of 3 by 3, my yacht delivered justice to me. Safe home. I cast this circle round about. Safety now is beyond doubt. Okay. Energy. A light inside my fire divine. Energy fill me, make me shine. Underline energy. Psychic protection. Around me now a shield of gold, protecting me strong and bold. Let's go ahead, clear the board, and get some love messages from your person. All right, so let us go ahead and see what the love messages are here from your person. Ooh, okay. Let's make new memories together. Okay. Person wants to make new memories. Let's make new memories. Don't ever give up on love, even if I never get it right. Aww. Angel number 1212. One step / day at a time. You've got this. Didn't I say that? That number is very significant today. All right. 1212 is 24. That's so funny. All right. Before you, there was toxic person on toxic person. I'm learning how to love in a healthy way. Don't ever stop being you. I love how unique you are. Some of you could have wondered about that, you know. Ashes. You could have wondered about, like, hey, I wonder if this person, you know, thinks this or thinks that. No, they actually like you for who you are. They think you're very unique and is very attractive. Okay. People who are themselves tend to stand out amongst the crowd because, you know, everybody else is the same. You're different. You know? Everybody else is the same. You're different. Okay? You deserve it all. The way you love me, unmatched. I love me some you. Aww. They're beautiful messages, you guys. Ascending together. This is the best experience of my life. Life partners. Allow me the time to prove myself and my love to you. You're so sexy without even trying. Ooh. There isn't anyone who could change the way I feel about you. Intimate conversations bring us closer. I cherish those moments. With me, you will have no worries. I have so many things to say to you. Please listen. Angel number 444, whatever you need. Okay? I can see us growing old together. Will you marry me? I want to spend my life with you. Aww, see? This person loves you, girl. Alright, self-care. Let us see. Use your hands. Do something with your hands. Make something. Bake something. Spend time with animals. Flow like water. Okay, possibly go swimming or get in some water. Make a vision board. Okay, and then underline the energy. Positive affirmations. All right, so speak life into yourself. Speak love into yourself over your situation. All things connected to you. All right, I pray that this helps you. I know that it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, why haven't you? Go ahead and subscribe. Peace and Hagries.